So we're going to look at the Gatsby section at the top of the tabs here. So we're going to click on Gatsby, and this is where the school or college can record and capture all activities relating to whether the school or college is hitting certain Gatsby benchmarks. So at the top we've got activities, then we've got analytics, then learner data relating to all these activities. So in the activities section, we can see activities that have been created by members of staff. So we've got work experience activities, careers fairs, employer talks, skill weeks, and then they can catalogue and record which of the benchmarks these activities are helping the school or college to hit, and how many participants, how many students are taking part in each one of these. Archived activities just means that you can literally do that, archive them at the end of each year, so you can save them, but they don't go to the current year's user stats and analytics. And then activities by owner. So if you have, career staff might have created activities, and then when they want to go to just the ones that they have created, click on that, and that will then appear. Or you can search by benchmark if you wish to, if you've got a whole range of activities in this section here. If you click on any one of the activities, it will then show you which of the Gatsby benchmarks it's helping students to work towards. The participants within that, you can add users to it on an individual basis or via tags, so in groups within the school or college. And then you can remove them there as well. If we look at the analytics section, then learners, well, you can see how many of the activities that you're currently working towards that have been created by staff. So I've got 3 for careers program within this test college, which is only 4 students, 2 for personal development, 1 for encounters with further and higher education, and so on and so on. You can see the number of students, participants, and staff created benchmarks and activities here. The number of posts for each benchmark. Now, posts is an interesting one because students can retrospectively tag in the benchmark after they've created some content on the profile. So it might be that they've done something on work experience, they've done something, they've gone to visit a university, or they've gone to listen to a talk, they've created the post on the profile. It might be then afterwards they then want to link that back, or you as a member of staff want to link that back to a particular benchmark. You can do so by editing the post and then clicking on the benchmark, and then those stats would get represented in this section here, and the number of users with posts for each benchmark. All fairly straightforward. The final section is the learner data, so we can see all of the students in the college or school, and then how many benchmarks they are helping the school or college to hit through posts that they've created. If I just go to show you an example of how students can link things to a particular benchmark, let's just post on behalf of this learner, for instance. Once you've created a post title, give it some content, tag the skills. The third section is to select the Gatsby benchmarks. Students can leave that blank if they're not sure, but you as staff can also edit that and select the benchmarks there. So that's where they can tag in and make that relevant connection to the analytics. Okay.